Hello and welcome. Today, we are diving deep into a city that's a fascinating mix of ancient treasure, world-renowned industry, and the absolute engine of modern commerce. That's right, we're talking about Stoke-on-Trent. We're going to break down the four key pillars that really make this city so important to Britain's past and, as you'll see, its future. So, let me ask you a question. What on earth could ancient Saxon treasure, famous ceramics, and your next-day package possibly have in common? Well, the answer, of course, is Stoke-on-Trent. It's a city with a story that's way more complex than you might think, blending this incredible history with the real hustle and bustle of today's economy. So here's how we're going to break it down. We're going to look at this story through four distinct parts. First, its power as the crossroads of Britain. Then we'll get into its creative soul as the world's pottery capital. After that, we'll uncover some hidden depths as a city of discovery before finally looking ahead to its big role in shaping future minds. Okay, so our first pillar is all about one thing: location, location, location. Because really, before you can get into the pottery or the history, you've got to understand the geography. Where Stoke-on-Trent sits on the map is, honestly, the foundation for pretty much everything else. The city's real power comes from this one simple fact. It's almost perfectly halfway between Manchester and Birmingham, two of England's biggest economic powerhouses. Now, this isn't just some random quirk of geography. It is a massive, massive strategic advantage. And that central spot? Well, it translates directly into being a logistics powerhouse. You've got prime access to the M6 and the M1 motorways, which makes the city an absolute dream for national distribution. It means you can get goods pretty much anywhere in the UK with incredible speed. And you see this in the real world every day. So next time you order from Screwfix or see a Sainsbury's truck on the road, there's a pretty good chance that whole journey started right here. These huge companies have built massive distribution hubs in Stoke, all to cash in on this perfect strategic sweet spot. All right, let's move on to our second pillar. We're shifting gears now from modern logistics to the identity that Stoke is, let's be honest, most famous for all over the world. Its incredible, incredible legacy in the pottery industry. Now have a look at this number, 7,500. That's not some figure from a history book. That is how many people are employed in Stoke's pottery industry today. It just goes to show you, this heritage isn't locked away in a museum. It's a living, breathing part of the city's economy right now. And this is a truly global reputation we're talking about. I mean, think about it. Moorcroft, Wedgwood, Portmeirion, these are names known in homes all over the planet. The ceramics made here are international symbols of quality and craftsmanship. It's what's given the pottery such a powerful and lasting name for itself. Now for our third pillar. And this is where the story gets even broader. Stoke-on-Trent is also a place of really important discoveries, a place that holds things connecting us to the super distant past, but also to more recent, really powerful national moments. For instance, you've got the Staffordshire Hoard. We're talking about the largest collection of Anglo-Saxon gold and silver ever found. It's just unbelievable. And a huge chunk of this incredible treasure is on display right in the city's Potteries Museum, which speaks to a history that started long, long before the first pottery kilns were ever fired up. And then you jump from that ancient gold right into modern memory. The city was also a key site for that iconic weeping window poppy installation that toured the country. You know, this huge act of national commemoration shows that the city isn't just a keeper of ancient history, but it's an active part of the UK's ongoing cultural story. And that brings us to our fourth and final pillar, which looks right at the city's present and really its future, because Stoke-on-Trent is now a major hub for education, shaping the next generation of thinkers, creators, and leaders. And the numbers here are pretty striking. I mean, between Staffordshire and Keele universities, you've got a combined student population of 25,000 people. Just think about that. That is a massive, vibrant community that brings so much energy, diversity, and, of course, economic activity to the whole area. And again, this impact is global. The city's universities are centers for some really cutting-edge research, and they attract students from all over the world. This constant flow of international talent and new ideas gives Stoke-on-Trent a really powerful voice on the world's academic stage.
So, when you bring it all together, what have we really seen? Stoke-on-Trent's importance isn't just one thing. It's this powerful, unique blend of all four pillars. You've got the logistical muscle of its location, the artistic soul of its pottery, the historical depth of its discoveries, and the intellectual energy of its universities.
Which I think leaves us with a really powerful question to think about. Stoke-on-Trent really shows us that a city's rich past isn't something that holds it back. Instead, it can be the actual foundation for a really dynamic future. It proves that heritage and progress can absolutely be two sides of the very same coin. It really makes you think, doesn't it?